Thank you. We copy.
We are getting set to go for the Women's Collegiate Varsity Invitational Grand Final. This is event number 69, and we are going to have a start here shortly.
So they're letting them warm up in their lanes.
Finish waiting time 6:10.11. Time 6:10.1.
Unofficial time on the last race for the Men's Collegiate Varsity Invitational Petite Final.
Well, there's still the excuse, but
at least they attended the meeting.
I think there's an art to doing a coaching constance meeting. I thought Jean, I don't know if you saw the one. I don't think you were there for it. She did a lot of the stuff that I like to do, which is demonstration.
Checking back on event number 66, that would be the Men's Collegiate Varsity Cal Cup Petite Final. Not the race just run, but race 66 before. An incredibly tight finish, but the official finish is Santa Clara in first position at 6:13 and 6/10, with Georgia Tech putting on a furious challenge at the end, and they finished up second at 6:14.23. Then there was an extremely tight finish for that fourth position, Drexel finishing third, but in fourth spot it was Loyola holding off USC in the fourth position. So the Men's Collegiate Varsity Cal Cup Petite Final finished up Santa Clara, Georgia Tech, Drexel, Loyola, USC, and the University of California, Irvine. If there is an exciting finish in one of your races, you might consider picking up a DVD at the merchandising tent. Those DVDs can be ordered at any time. However, they are available about an hour after the finish of the race. They do decide on how many copies they're going to make ahead of time, and it is based on the orders that do come in. They do make a couple of extra out of there, but it would probably be to your advantage if you would like to have a specific race and covered by the wonderful camera locations that we have throughout the course. Camera on the water, trailing camera. They're covered all the way up and down our race course, and that DVD would be orderable at the merchandising tent, which is just to the right or the east side of the Jumbotron screen. While we're waiting for this second crew, University of Virginia, to get onto the stake boats and get this underway, also like to invite you to stop by our vendor booth area. All kinds of interesting displays, wearing apparel that can be purchased, and of course outstanding food items as well.
I think it's one of the grand finals.
Okay. What time is our shift change?
Here, let me do it. I got it. Well, then you can talk to him and see if it's clean. It's all right. Oh, you did? Okay, never mind.
2 minutes.
It's looking like we're getting kind of sort of close, so yeah, it'll.
Well, Alan, we're back up here at the start, awaiting the start of event number 69. This is our first grand final of the morning, the Jessop-Whittier Cup, Women's Collegiate Varsity Invitational.
Lane 1.
Weather cannot be better than it is right now for this event. We have very slight breeze, very slight breeze off the starboard side. The current is slack. The race organizers have hit it right on the head.
Nice.
We are awaiting our final alignment. We are within the 2 minute time where all the boats have to be locked back on. I can report that USC and the University of Virginia both took the opportunity to practice warm up in their lanes. They went out to about the 300 meter mark and turned around and came back. All 6 boats are currently attached to the stake boats and waiting for the final alignment before the start.
45 seconds.
Stop. Lane 5. In.
While we're waiting for this race to get started, a public service announcement here. We have a white Ford cargo van with the number 710 in the windshield. It needs to be moved as soon as possible.
Stop. Lane 6. In.
Yes, Alan, that cargo van's in the south car park, parked up against the grass.
USC.
It's a Ford white cargo van, number 710 in the windshield. It's going to be towed within 3 minutes if it's not moved.
Radcliffe. UCLA. We have alignment. Crews have been pulled. Final point adjustments.
You gonna take it down?
Attention.
Take it down.
Sit easy, sit easy.
Lane 5. In. Stop. Good.
Final point adjustments, lost alignment. Now we have alignment again. The starter will go right back to the start. No pull. Attention. Go. That is the start of this event number 69, Jessop-Whittier Cup final. Let me set the lanes for you. All boats are away from the stake boats. Lane 1, University of Southern California. Lane 2, Virginia. Lane 3, Grand Valley. Lane 4, Washington State. Lane 5, Radcliffe. Lane 6, UCLA. All boats are clearing across the 100-meter mark, and we look inside, outside for our early leaders. Lane 2, University of Virginia has been able to put a canvas up, followed by UCLA and USC. UCLA is outside lane 6, USC inside lane 1. Those 3 crews are maintaining about half a boat length lead over the Grand Valley, Washington State, and Radcliffe. At the 300-meter mark, University of Virginia maintains a half-a-deck lead over UCLA and USC.
Attack it, keep moving. Right here, 34. Body up, shoulders relaxed. Moving on 6. Right here. Set 5 strokes. Push in the middle 4. Right here. 1. Shoot it together. 2. Stay.
At the 400-meter mark, University of Virginia, 3 seats up on inside USC. Then we look outside to UCLA. Then followed by Washington State,
First thing, legs. There we go.
Grand Valley, Radcliffe.
Right in the middle. Start working up on
All boats are about 34 strokes per minute.
Doesn't matter. Here.
Settle into the pace.
Yeah.
We can hear some of our coxswains calling pieces as we go down this course.
Yeah.
Lane 2 in the silver boat. In the orange and blue is early leader is Virginia in lane 2. Sitting right on their hip inside lane 1, University of Southern California in the black Resolute are 4 seats down. They are level with UCLA all the way outside in the white boat in their baby blue and white hats. And then Washington State 6 seats back, Grand Valley and Radcliffe another length back. So at the 750-meter mark, it is University of Virginia followed by USC by 4 seats down. Then UCLA has 4 seats over Washington State, and then Grand Valley and Radcliffe. That is your call.
On the water is the Women's Collegiate Varsity Invitational Grand Final. In lane number 1, University of Southern California, USC, battling for the lead against Virginia. Virginia got off to an excellent start and are on the lead right now. Grand Valley State in lane number 3, Washington State in lane 4, Radcliffe in lane number 5, and the University of California, Los Angeles, UCLA also challenging for the lead on the far outside lane number 6. And we got an opportunity through our outstanding sound technicians to hear the urgings of the coxswain as these crews came through 750 meters.
Yes, Virginia are the form crew in this. They did a time 5 seconds faster yesterday than USC, Washington State and UCLA, who all did exactly the same time yesterday. So this is going to be on for young and old. It could only be Grand Valley and Radcliffe, who themselves did the same time as each other yesterday, who might fall off the pace a little bit.
Virginia continues to cling to the lead. USC along the shoreline in that second spot. All the way to the outside, UCLA is not going away. Then comes Washington State University, checking outside to Radcliffe, and Grand Valley State University out of Allendale, Michigan, is trailing on this particular set of 6 crews.
Yes, Alan, as we come down here, we see this is really seems to have separated into about 3 different races. In lanes 1 and 2, it's Virginia and USC. In lanes 4 and 6, it's Washington State and UCLA. And in lanes 3 and 5, it's Grand Valley and Radcliffe. So exciting racing for each of these spots.
Coming up on 500 meters to go, the 1,500-meter mark. Virginia getting off to that early lead, continues to hang on. They continue to be challenged by USC on the shoreline side. Then looking farther out to UCLA, Washington State. Then comes Grand Valley and Radcliffe.
Make this ours. 7, make this ours. 8 and 2 more. 1, ready. And 2, drop it right here. 1, drop it, walk away. 2, effective drop splits. 3, drop splits. 4, sit. 5.
The thing, Alan, about the race at this stage is that with these 3 different races going on, each one of those races is capable of pushing that race into the race in front of it. But at the moment, it's still Virginia and USC. USC pushing hard, trying to get back at Virginia, and I think they might be moving.
USC has picked up the pace with about 250 meters to go. We'll see if it's enough to catch our leader, Virginia. Virginia in the bright orange on the second lane side is continuing to be a leader throughout. Along the shoreline is the University of Southern California, USC, and they are battling outside against UCLA, while in the middle of our race course it's Washington State, followed by Radcliffe, and then Grand Valley trailing. It looks like Virginia may be able to hold off the challenge. We've heard the urging of their coxswain in an excellent sound demonstration earlier in the race, and this is Virginia apparently on the lead. Virginia with Southern California in second spot. Then we'll look outside to UCLA finishing third, and Washington State coming up with that fourth position. Trailing on our race course will be Radcliffe as the fifth position boat, and Grand Valley. Once again, looking at our unofficial yet apparent winner, it will be the University of Virginia, the Women's Collegiate Varsity Invitational Grand Final, followed by USC, trailed them all the way and pushed them all the way, but could not get up into that number one position. And then third and fourth, it would be the University of California, Los Angeles, UCLA, and Washington State University. Coming up will be the Men's Collegiate Varsity Invitational Grand Final. This is event number 70, and we have some outstanding crews ready to go here shortly.